Hello everyone. Welcome to the module on physical literacy. Hearing this word may build initial idea whether it is another literacy of reading and writing or it is about physical development, fitness or knowledge in physical aspect. Well, it is quite different from such initial ideas. And together we would get to unwrap this concept physical literacy. Let me start with questions to set the context. What physical activities have you engaged in throughout your life? Do these activities change with time, environment, and other factors? Why did you do specific physical activity and not others? Who or what influenced you to engage in physical activities? Have you had any negative experience of physical activities? And have there been times in your life when you have not valued or engaged in physical activities? Why? Why many people are engaged in physical activities for life, but many do not continue? Does everyone have a unique journey of physical activity or it is same for everyone? Can we compare the physical activity journey of two different individuals? All these reflections and many other factors contribute to the need for a fresh and holistic approach on relationship between individuals and their physical activities. In a simple way, physical literacy is concerned with everyone and their unique journey of physical activities throughout their life. It is a non judgmental, non comparative, realistic, and inclusive approach. Let's unwrap this term in this video.
It's about first steps and active play. It's about being active with friends and family. It's about recreation and being outdoors. It's about learning and practice. It's about education, making progress, and a greater understanding. It's about fitness, challenge, competition, and the success it could lead to. It's about expression, performance, imagination, and culture. It's about enjoyment, every day and for life. This is physical literacy, the motivation, confidence, physical competence, knowledge and understanding to value and take responsibility for engagement in physical activities for life.
As an initial understanding, physical literacy is concerned with holistic development of each individual and contributing for active and healthy individuals. Let us see the current situation and physical activities and health in our country. As per recent data from World Health Organization, approximately 75% of adolescents in the age 11 to 17 years and more than 30% adults are physically inactive. 66% of deaths in our country are due to non-communicable diseases such as heart issues, diabetic and others. Direct healthcare cost due to non-communicable disease is 3,000 crores every year. India has more than 25 crore people having impact of non-communicable disease and is generally termed as the diabetic capital of the world. It is estimated that India has a large number of people with diabetics, approximately more than 10 crores, and a significant number of pre-diabetic, which is around 15 crore. While health data provides an overall picture, there's a need to also look at equally important qualitative aspects such as quality of life, daily energy levels, happy and rewarding life, quality of relationships, fulfilling and flourishing life, and a personal growth. An active lifestyle can significantly contribute to all of these qualitative factors as well. Let's shift now from the bigger picture at country level to your family members, your friends, relatives, colleagues, and others. What do you think about their lifestyle, health status, and quality of life? In this video, National Chief Coach of Indian Badminton Pulela Gopishan has attempted to describe need for physical literacy in India. He has been a torchbearer and advocate of physical literacy movement in India.
Crawling, walking, running, throwing, jumping, squatting, all these as a sequence would probably be called physical literacy. Physical literacy as a word was coined by the British scholar Margaret Whitehead. We, in the last few years as a nation, have focused on making this country alphabetically and numerically literate. But in the bargain, we've lost on a very important aspect, and that is physical literacy. If you look at India as a country, we've always looked at physical literacy as a very important component. We may not have used the word physical literacy, but our culture actually had physical activity as a key component, whether it's yoga, kalari, or our art forms of Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali. All of these things were movement based. Are things like temples being on hilltops and yatras needing us to move a lot, or our culture of sitting down and eating, or bending to elders, all of these things actually had physical movement incorporated into our lifestyles. How many kids in today's day and age have thrown a ball as far as it can go, or as high as it can be thrown? If the boundaries of your physical being are not being explored, how can you even think of your mind to be a visionary? I think the last few years has seen a steady rise, an alarming rise in the number of lifestyle diseases which have come. The decline of physical literacy has meant the increase in lifestyle diseases. Kids having diabetes very young, heart rates being very high among professionals very young. The number of people who have had back issues has been tremendous. The diabetes issues have been tremendous. Obesity has been tremendous. Kids, a majority of the kids ending up with flat foot, and many of them not able to do simple things like running backwards. I think these are major issues for a nation which is so young, because from a health perspective, from a happiness perspective, from a mental health perspective, from a community perspective, I think addressing physical literacy solves many of these problems.
Let's reflect on how we have reached undesirable situation in health, fitness, and participation in physical activities. Physical activities and health not given due importance for everyone. With the nature of work, education demanding sitting for long hours, nature of transportation combined with mobile and technology in daily life, sedentary lifestyle is on rise across all age groups. The prevailing situation requires urgent attention and concrete action from all stakeholders. After looking at the health side, let's look at the performance in sports as well. There has been attempt to develop more participation through excellent success in international events such as Olympics. But there is an equally strong need to build a bottom-up approach through which the bigger the base, we get higher and bigger the peak. From a national sports strategy perspective, if every citizen's participation in physical activity becomes a priority, our country's higher medal tally will be inevitable. Physical activities participation by majority population can transform our country's happiness, health, and sports performances. And these can strongly lead to human capital and economic development as envisaged for Viksit Bharat. Let's go a little deeper within word physical activity. Physical activity has been looked at only from the physical domain lens, primarily what activity one is doing, sports, dance, yoga, gym, and other physical activity. Physical literacy expands and look at physical activity from the lens of not just moving, but also from feeling, from thinking and connecting overall. You reflect back on any physical activity which you have been part of recently. Were you just doing the activity physically, or you had feelings, thinking as well during the activity? Physical literacy is about your and everyone's unique journey of physical activity and your unique experiences in those. It is about our connection with movement throughout our life. Physical literacy for you and everyone is about engagement of your heart, mind, and body in physical activity. It is based on integration of 3H: hand, heart, and head. In any physical activity, each participant has all these three domains equally active and relevant, and these together build experiences. These experiences build the foundation for the future engagement. Any negative experiences may derail the journey of an individual. Within physical activity settings for oneself and others, there is a strong need to plan and provide positive experiences for everyone. In summary, physical literacy is a journey of physical activities, our experiences, our influencer, our event, our engagement and progressions. Reflecting on situation of health and sports as discussed earlier, physical literacy provide a holistic approach that majority of people being not active require relooking how their experience and progression in physical activities have been. For future generations to be active, we need to value each child's participation in physical activity with a clear focus and importance. We need to provide each child a positive and rewarding experience so that they can make progress and continue physical activities for life.
I request governments to come be part of this journey, to share this vision and to build on this vision to ensure that there is a population which is happy, which is healthy, and which has access to the activities which can be done physically. It's time for governments to invest, it's time for corporates to invest, it's time for citizens to participate, and it's time for all of us to come together as a nation to build on physical literacy.
Friends, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you have learned something new.